gosh, you guys, I almost forgot to take you along with me. I got the African Nightcrawler bin all reset. Looks beautiful. Gonna have a bazillion worms in there before long. Now I'm working on Tower 4. So it was reset 3-1. So we're at 4 weeks because I've went through 1 tower per week and we're on Tower 4 now. So that's where I'm at. This is week 4. We just started. Well, shoot, it seems like we're through week 4 now. So we're going into week 5. No, we're just 4. But my dates are going to be off for another turn, I think. So we can't focus on dates right now. We just focus on weeks. So we're in week 4. And then once we get to week 5, we have to, so I'm hoping to do like almost a 1-month schedule. I decided to only do 4 towers and turn the 5th one into a nursery, which I obviously could. Probably will. Just the amount of work this is that I am. So I'm just trying right now to sift out a lot of the. I don't know what 4 weeks looks like as far as how the substrate gets broken down. I should have put a new piece of white paper in here since I had last done the African reset. Then we'll see how many castings am I even really getting at 4 weeks. Found out, figured out, it's the, still got some little ones in here, so they're probably from the last cycle, only just now getting a little bigger, not quite breeding age, but we gotta get that worked out. I at least want to try to keep this up long enough to get through, a complete understanding of what the whole breeding process would entail. I mean, the amendments aren't going to be nearly this complex. Don't have to be. But I feel like knowing the entire process and what it takes makes it, and I just feel like it's very important. Makes it easier to understand. So I feel like these will probably have to be sifted again. They're feeling a little bit moist. And I'm noticing what I think that fibrous material is that's clogging this 12th-inch screen up are the leaf particles. It's like they have so many leaf veins in there that those veins are collecting here, clogging things up. Oh, that's all right. I got to find a bin for these. I may be out. I may have to dump a bin of something. Told you I have to buy more bins. Okay, I gotta slow down. That's what I gotta do. I got way too many breeding operations going on. Because I got the mealworms, which I love for the frass, and I love to feed the chickens. The mealworms, they love it too. So, it looks like they're chewing through this. The leaf bedding pretty good. At least they've got plenty of food in here. I'm feeling like. But oh, the way these leaves have this super fine fibrous fragments sure is seeming to clog things up a little. Don't hardly know that this all has to be investigated like to no end for the amendments end of it for me. Okay, if I want to get to the breeding end of it, it may be that my breeder bins get a different substrate, something that doesn't create this type of fibrous debris to clog up the sifter. And then the amendments, they would be able to, because we are not going to be sifting them nearly like we are for our breeder bins to get, or I don't know. Lordy. This is going to take an eons to get fine-tuned. You see why I call it making music? It's all the words you use. Like, all of this stuff belongs somewhere. Meaning-wise, fine-tuning. And I know we're supposed to, if you read the book, we're supposed to make new music. And so that's why we're fine-tuning everything constantly. Tuning is for music, All that's got to be symbolism, not so much real realm. So, boy, I feel like this should, okay, these are the second nursery with the smaller cocoons in it. So this is the 1/12 inch cocoon nursery. I'm getting all kinds of debris down in my fingers. But like I said, I'm out of bins, so I'm gonna have to take a break till I go to town. Gotta get dog food anyway. And then we can continue sifting. That's all we do is sift, 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 sift. I love getting all these castings though, darn it. These babies are beautiful. I don't know that I need this many nurseries though. I mean, I gotta count how many. One thing happened was I gotta stop making these beetle bins. I'm letting these beetles breed because I love the frass. Makes a really nice bacterial dominant amendment liquid. So that's why I'm kind of focusing on them right now. They're super easy too, I feel like. I mean, as long as you're not pushing for production, crazy, terrible, just let them eat. Just let them grow whatever rate they grow, whatever. And in the end, when you sift out that frass, you'll have a really nice frass product that you can use for tea. And then also, I mean, heck, you got the mealworms, you got chitin there that are really good for your plants too. It helps communicate with the plants to tell the plants that there are insects in the environment. So you really need to ramp up your diversity as far as, it's like the plant's immune system. It ramps up its, plants are toxic. Everybody's like, oh, we love our plants. But anyway, plants are toxic because they can't run. So they had to create some sort of a system within them that makes them poisonous to whatever eats them because they don't want to be eaten all the time. The fruit would be something that they would put the poison in, and then when the fruit actually is mature, it would remove the poison so that whoever who came along would eat it and then normally eat the seed too and then distribute it somewhere way out and away from where the parent plant is. So that's why the chitin seems to communicate with the plant to say, ramp up your immune system and make yourself more toxic. You got these bugs in your area that might end up chewing you. So there you go. Gonna have to take a break from this now, and we will move on once I find some more of these tubs. I gotta stop buying tubs, but I need more tubs. It's like 5-gallon buckets on in the microbial world. You know, you're always gonna need 5-gallon buckets. So I'll be back.